to the Ice Desk live from the 2016 Prudential U.S. Figure Skating Championships in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Michael Weiss, alongside my guests of experts. We have John Coughlin, national champion, Charlie White, world and Olympic champion, and coincidentally, we have a special guest who is also a world and Olympic champion. It's a weird coincidence. Meryl Davis, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Meryl.
Thank you for having me.
So, Meryl, the U.S. has historic success this season in ice dance, with 3 teams qualifying for the Grand Prix final. How exciting is it to have such a powerhouse in ice dancing in the U.S. now?
I feel so energized watching that event just now. I have to say, the depth of American ice dancing is so thrilling. You know, not just at the top, but you go to second, third, fourth, and fifth, and you know, you wouldn't even know that those skaters aren't at the top of their game. And I think that just to watch that event, I don't know how you can't be excited about the state of American ice dance.
Well, I think you and Charlie pretty much got that ball rolling with your success, and everybody's trying to follow in your footsteps. So let's take a look at the short dance and see the standings after the short dance. In first place, we have Madison and Evan, who are in first after the short dance, and then in second place, the Shibatanis. So let's talk a little bit. Is anything surprise you after the short program, Charlie?
I can't say that there were any surprises. I expected everyone to go out there and skate the best that they could, and they did. You know, people were going out there and beating personal best after personal best. That's what I like to see as a fan of ice dancing. The state of U.S. figure skating, ice dance, like Meryl said, is so high. It's really excellent, and to just be able to watch that is such an honor.
So we have some highlights from the short dance. It was actually, you know, it was a very competitive event. I think there wasn't anything that was shocking, but it was the level that we expect, you know, after the short program. And so we do have some highlights. Let's take a look at them now. So what is it really that separates the dance in the short program?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few things. I mean, obviously there's going to be the technical aspects. The twizzles are the first thing so many people like to look to as, you know, a separator, but a lot of the teams out there nail their twizzles. And then there's going to be the Ravensburger, the pattern dance that each skater is doing the exact same step. So it's a great opportunity to be able to compare side by side speed, ice coverage, knee bend, edges, and even some flourishes. I talked a little bit about that in my coverage. Just the way that they use the positions, use their heads, use their arms to accent the music, to show how their Ravensburger waltz in particular is different from all the others. That's a great way to kind of just separate yourself from the pack in little ways, because as we've seen, it's a tight race.
And Meryl, when you're looking at these teams from an artistry standpoint, there's a difference in the quality and the method to what they're doing. Charlie was talking a little bit about kind of the reckless abandon and skating on the edge that Chalk and Bates have. There's kind of a precision for the Shibatanis, and then there's that personal connection between Hubble and Donahue.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the most exciting things about this particular field is the varying strengths that they each have. I think you look at each team, and what they do so well might be a little bit different from what the other top teams do, and what a problem to have, you know.
And so, John, you caught up with Chalk and Bates after their skate, and here's what they had to say.
Evan Bates, third time's a charm with the short dance?
Yes, it would appear so. We're very happy with this short dance now. We feel very connected to it, and it's just such a powerful piece of music. We're happy to perform it.
We were watching you warm up today, and Charlie White said that this seems like it was made for you. It's in the style of movement where you guys seem comfortable, where you seem at home. Is that right?
Well, that's really nice of him to say. I do think we are comfortable with the foxtrot. I think it suits us well, and particularly for my long limbs. You know, and our ballroom experience, it lends well to the program.
So there you have it, Evan Bates' long dancer legs. We'll look forward to more of that in the free dance.
Thanks,
So
John.
Meryl and Charlie, this was, as you'd mentioned, John, this was their third version of a short program for their season this year. What doesn't it take a while to get used to a short program? I mean, is that something that's easy for you to just throw right into it, or is it something that you have to get used to?
You know, we certainly feel their pain. We've been there many times before where the first version of a program may not be exactly what we wanted it to be. And although it's difficult to hear, it's difficult to scrap a program maybe you've been excited about, maybe you've worked so hard on, it's always worth it when you end up with a program like that. And it's really something special. And so, you know, those long days at the rink where you're redoing a program aren't so fun, but I think it was worth it for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They really found a comfort zone, and sometimes it takes a couple of repetitions, and two, just being able to build on two separate programs, having those in your body, and being able to draw movement from that, it can only help you in the long run. So even though, like Meryl said, it kind of sucks in the moment, moving forward from that and being able to say, okay, we've figured out now exactly what we need, you can feel quite confident in that.
And now Michael Buckley has the inside scoop backstage. Buck, you back there? What do you got for us? Actually, the Chuckless Buck, I should say. It's usually Chuck and Buck. The Chuckless Buck.
I feel like I've lost my better half. I think Meryl Davis, if there was a Michael Buckley on the scene, I think Charlie White and Michael Buckley might have been Olympic champions. I don't even know.
Why not go for it?
Take him. But yes, I'm in such a good mood now. I feel like I was emotionally damaged after yesterday, and so today I fell in love with skating again. And I feel like all three teams, the top teams, are better this year, and they know they're better this year, and they know they have the programs to do very well at World. So it's so exciting. I always ask them silly questions. I learned Evan Bates plays the guitar and drums. He said he's not very good. And I said, take lessons. He says, I do take lessons. I said, okay, good luck. Jean-Luc says he's happy with the woman Caitlin has become, which I laughed uncontrollably for no reason at that. I asked Maddie what she said to Evan at the end of the program because she whispered or said something to him, and she said, I love you too. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. But the best thing I did was I played a little game with the Shib Sibs. I said, which Shib Sib? And so with the Amazing Ice Network budget, I put together these props, and let's roll that clip. Which Shib Sib is the better cook? Do either of you prepare meals? This is our first disagreement.
Yeah, well,
you both cook?
I've been trying to cook more recently. We did a show with Brian Boitano,
Yes.
Cooking with Team USA, and that was a lot of fun. It inspired me to get into the kitchen and burn stuff. So while I've been cooking more than Maya, she's definitely the better cook.
But going back to the first question, he's very messy when he's cooking.
So,
Yeah.
split decision. Which Shib Sib smack talks more after events? Do either of you smack talk?
No, we're always.
Oh, you two.
No,
I'm
we
a big
don't.
smack talker. You should have seen me last night after the ladies. I was like, these. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't need to tell them. You don't need to tell them. They all know. They all know you.
I'm joking. Which Shib Sib sings better?
Oh, yeah, probably me.
Sing something.
What do you wanna
Jason
sing?
Brown's not here this year, and he's
I
my
know.
singer
We
normally. so
lament that
anything
Jason Brown.
Disney,
We miss you,
anything
Jason.
fun, anything Neil, anything showed, anything.
I don't know. You pick the song,
No,
and I'll
please
just kind
sing
of.
anything. Go.
I can show you the world.
Thank you. This is all I needed.
I don't know the rest
Sing
of the lyrics. Splendid.
Tell me, Maya, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I'm just looking
One
at
more
you.
But what? I don't know the next verse. I was just hoping that you would
You
carry me
are
to the end.
Aladdin. You are Aladdin. Well, thank you, the Shibatanis. You're
Thank
both
you.
winners of our game, and you're going to do amazing in the long program. I'm so proud of you. You're the nicest people and amazing skaters, and to see you thrive is so good for us.
Yes. Wait till the interview's
America,
over
for
and
skating fans everywhere.
and the smack talk begins. Yeah.
Good luck in the long. Keep it tuned here to Ice Network for behind-the-scenes videos and interviews with all your favorite skaters, and feel free to submit questions using the hashtag #SocialScene. Thanks, guys.
And buy your own shit.
Oh my God! Anybody want these? They'll be on eBay after.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
So, guys, looking ahead to the free dance, what should we look for, John?
I think you have to love that these three are bunched so tightly together. Heading into the World Championships in Boston, to have a situation where there is no also-ran in the dance field from the U.S., that's exciting.
I think that with a competition that's so stiff at the U.S. Nationals, it's not a given. They don't just come in, check it off their list, and then move on. This was a battle. And I think that all three top teams will leave this competition better than they were coming in. And that's an amazing feeling. And so I think going into the four continents, going into the World Championships, we'll have three very, very hungry, very talented teams representing us at the World Championships.
Absolutely, and we have, just as good a chance of any country to not just get one world medal, but to possibly come away with 2 world medals. And perfect world of U.S. ice dancing, that's what I'm shooting for. But 3 teams who, like you guys have said, are going to be well positioned because of all of the hard work they've had to do at their U.S. national championships to prove themselves on the big stage.
They're battle tested.
Exactly.
Well, the good thing is, like you said, there's no weakest link. There really isn't. It's 3 solid teams. teams that we'll be sending to Boston, which is great. So also we have tonight, we're going to be wrapping up we're going to be starting the men's event. We have a preview show at 7:15, which we will have a special guest, U.S. national champion Jeremy Abbott will be joining us then. And then at 7:30, the men's begins their competition and their quest for the national title with the men's short program. And then now let's throw it to the press conference with the top 3 short dance placements after the short program, and we'll see you guys later.